Good morning guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a body spray haul and sort of mini review slash first impressions for you guys. So I know that there's a lot of people on my channel who also really like body sprays, and myself included. I really enjoy body sprays and body mists, not to the same extent that I do perfume, and especially now that I've started to get into a little bit more niche perfumes, body sprays are just so night and day in comparison to the quality and the types of fragrances you're going to get with niche. But I do think that there is a place for body sprays. I really enjoy wearing body sprays kind of just around the house, if I'm going to the gym, if I'm going to work and I want to wear something that's going to make me smell just sort of soft and light and nice, but without being offensive or too overbearing. And there are some body spray fragrances that I absolutely love, like some of my favorite scents of all time, like Sol de Janeiro's Cheirosa 62. You know, that's a body spray and I really love it. Or Bath and Body Works Vanilla Bean Noel. So there are a lot of body sprays that I also really like. And I think it's still definitely worth, trying out some of these fragrances. They're also just so affordable and they're very fun and they make great gift ideas. So I decided to purchase a whole bunch of new releases from this year from Bath and Body Works, and today I'm going to share my thoughts on them with you in this video. So if you're new to my channel, thank you for stopping by. My name's Alithia, and on this channel we do talk a lot about perfume. So if that's something that you like, I would love if you would consider subscribing. And with that out of the way, let's get started in today's body mist perfume video. Okay, so starting out with my least favorite scent from today's haul, this is Beautiful Day. Now, this is not a new fragrance. I think this is one of the ones that comes out year after year, and I don't typically like a lot of their year after year perfumes that are just kind of always there. I tend to like more of the specialty ones that they come out with during the fall and the winter and around the holidays and stuff, probably because I'm more of a vanilla person and I really like vanillas and gourmands and warm fragrances. I'm not much of a bright, fruity floral or like a citrusy kind of person or straight up fruity person. And this is very much for me like just a very fruity, like summertime kind of scent. This is the type of scent I would rather see in a candle, not as a body spray, but I did order it because I wanted to review it for you guys. So this has notes of apple, pear, blackcurrant, pink peony, chamomile, lily of the valley, white peach, and white wood. And let me just give this one a spray in the cap. All right, so this one is, yeah, lots of apple. I mean, it's okay. It's kind of giving me a little bit like light blue vibes from Dolce & Gabbana. Very fruity. It's nice. There's nothing wrong with it. This would actually be a good one to wear to the gym because it is quite fruity and quite light and very fresh, and it would be great for those days when it's really hot outside. And this would be like a nice easy grab and go in the summertime. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Maybe I should start wearing some of these perfumes and just like see how I feel about it, because it's not my typical scent profile. So you've got apple, you've got pear, you've got a little bit of florals, you've got some peach, and you've got a little bit of a woody touch. So a very like typical composition, very much along the lines of like a Victoria's Secret bombshell kind of vibes, where you've got the watery kind of fruits and you've got the florals and you've got the woods. Just not really my favorite type of perfume, but would be good for the gym though. Would be good for the gym. Like I'm trying to imagine wearing this for the gym and it might be okay, but just for something that is like my favorite to put on, not really my cup of tea with this one. So that is Beautiful Day, and this one was my least favorite from the entire batch, although maybe I'll put this in my gym bag and just see how I feel about it. Okay, so now we have one that I actually sort of really don't like that much, and I probably should have put this at the bottom of the list. This is Fresh Coconut and Cotton, and I feel like a lot of people really love this one. But you guys, do you not smell the dirty seawater that's in here? So the notes that are in here is cotton flower, coconut, and sea notes. I can't do the sea notes, you guys. I cannot do it. I don't know what it is to me, but it literally just smells like, oh my gosh, it just smells terrible. Like it literally turns my stomach. And I don't mean to be negative about perfumes. I don't ever like to say something smells terrible. There are those odd fragrances that literally just make me feel sick to my stomach, and this is one of them. So this should have actually been at the bottom of the list. I don't mind the coconutiness of this, although you guys know me, I'm just not a huge coconut person. I like the way coconut smells. I like it as a room spray. I like it as a air freshener, but I don't like wearing coconut. I don't know why. Just isn't my favorite thing to wear unless I'm physically at a beach. I should say the exception to the coconut thing is Coco Cabana from Sol de Janeiro, the Cheirosa 39. I like that one, but that one is more of like a toasted coconut. It's got praline in it. It's a little bit more gourmand. It's a little warmer. This is like your true like beachy coconut, and it just is not my favorite thing. And those C notes that are in here just actually turn my stomach and make me feel sick to my stomach. I can't do them. So this is a perfume, or a body spray I should say, that I would not be able to wear. I like, when it comes to Beautiful Day, I could handle, I like that one I could wear. I just wouldn't be head over heel for it. This one I couldn't wear. Like I'd have to wash it off, or I would start to feel sick to my stomach. So yeah, I'm not going to spend any more time spraying or smelling this one because I just legit am sort of repulsed by it. So this is the third one on the list. And again, this is actually quite a nice one. It's just not my typical scent profile that I would go for. So this is Fiji Sunshine, and this is your quintessential fruity, warm, like tropical summertime fragrance. It actually smells very, very nice, very enjoyable. I really like it. It reminds me of kind of my childhood almost. It reminds me of like high school. It smells like something I would have definitely wanted to wear when I was in like grade 8, grade 9. Very like fruity and very happy and very warm, and actually kind of nice. Like it kind of makes me happy to smell this one. So this has notes of orange, guava, and jasmine. Let's go ahead and give it a spray. All right, so I just have it in the cap here. And you know what? I kind of like this one. I think it's just giving me summertime vibes, and that's making me very happy because I'm ready for summer. So this smells definitely, I mean, obviously body sprays are not complex. They're not complicated and like super ultra sophisticated. They're just fun and they're just light, and that's what I like about them. So yeah, it's very summertime. It's very happy. It's very light. It's very like sunshine in a bottle sort of thing, and I do really like it. This one is definitely a little bit more fruity than the Beautiful Day. This one is a little bit more like, yeah, kind of like fruity, delicious, gourmandy almost, where Beautiful Day is a little bit more floral and a little bit more typical like musky, woody floral with a hint of freshness. This one is much more fruity, and it smells a little bit younger, and it just smells fun and playful and juicy. So the next one is one that just came out, and I don't know if this is a new one or if it was one they just re-released this year. You guys let me know, because I'm sure there's people watching who are Bath & Body Works sort of connoisseurs. I am really not. I just have never really been interested in body sprays all that much, but lately I've been starting to get into them more just because I do, like I said, I find them very comforting and very easy and just kind of like nice when you don't want something too strong. So this is Among the Clouds, and this one has notes of wild berries, whipped cream, and vanilla, which sounds like it would be something that I would really, really like. So I do have it in the cap here. So I think what I don't like about this one is that it's got more berry than whipped cream and vanilla. I wish that it was more whipped cream and vanilla and less berry. But it's nice. It's like sweet and fruity, and definitely goes more in that berry direction, and it does have a creamy vanilla twist to it. But it smells quite fresh to me still. It's still quite fresh, and I just don't absolutely love it. It's not doing anything for me really. So it smells nice, but it's not something I would gravitate toward. There's a couple more in today's video that I actually really like the way that they smell, and I would gravitate toward, and they're more my cup of tea. This one's too, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's just a little too fruity for me still. It's not enough vanilla, too much berries, not much else to say about it besides that. It does smell very airy and very light and like, you know, cloudy, I guess, among the clouds, hence the name. So yeah, this one just is really not special for me. Don't love it. Not much else to say about that one. Okay, so the next one is Sun, Blooms and Suede, and this has raspberry, pink petals, and vanilla cream. And I will say that I really like the bottle of this fragrance. I think it's very pretty, love the colors. This is something that very much fits my aesthetic. Looks a little bit more sophisticated. It's got like the nice cursive writing. And this is just sort of okay for me. I don't get really much suede with it. I don't know if they do have like a note of leather in here. Maybe a little bit. So it does have like a softness to it. It's very soft, very inoffensive, very like spray all over your skin before you go to bed, put on your bed sheets kind of thing. It really doesn't have much oomph to it at all. It smells a little bit more kind of calm and like serene and a little more sophisticated than some of the other ones, like Among the Clouds or Fiji Sunshine. And it's just okay. It's not wowing me. I don't absolutely love it. It's just okay. I think it would be a great one to throw on for work if you want to wear something to work where you're in kind of a sensitive environment and you don't want to come across strong, but you want to smell generally nice. And I don't really know what the longevity would be like. So Blooms and Suede is okay for me. Nothing too crazy or too impressive, and yeah, not my favorite. So the bottle's really pretty. I really like the packaging, but the scent inside is just not like a wow factor for me. All right, the next one is Cloudnine, and this one is more my vibe. It's more my cup of tea. This one smells a little bit more mature, and this one has a little bit more depth to it. So this one has amber, lavender, and dewdrop. I also have to say that I do like the packaging. This is a little bit more my aesthetic. I like the cursive writing. I like the color. It's just very aesthetically pleasing in terms of the packaging. Yeah, okay, so I really like this one. It's very relaxing, very cozy. That lavender in there really comes through and smells like it would be a beautiful kind of a bedtime scent. And at the same time, there is a bit of a freshness because there is that dewdrop note that they have in there. So it does smell a little bit green and a little bit fresh, and a crisp summer's day right after it's rained early in the morning, but then you have like this relaxing, comforting lavender. And then you also have a little bit of this sort of like deep, like almost sexy amber to it. So it smells really nice. Yeah, it does smell really nice. So I like that amber touch. I like that comforting lavender that's in there. This is definitely more my cup of tea. I would probably wear this one to bed, or I would even wear it like during the day or even to work. I think you could get away with it at work in a sensitive environment where you don't want to be smelling too strong or anything. It does smell really nice. A little bit fresh, but not too fresh, and not really fruity or floral. All right, so now we get into my top 2 favorite body sprays from today's video, and the second favorite one, or maybe even my first favorite, it's kind of a toss-up, is Indigo Dreams. Now this one it smells like there's a little bit more depth to it, and it smells a little bit more sophisticated, and this one smells also a little bit more like a perfume, not so much like a body spray, but the notes don't lend itself to that. The notes make it seem like it would be very fresh and citrusy as well. Not something I would have blind purchased for myself just based on the notes. So in here you have musk, amber, bergamot, and citrus water is what it says on Fragrantica. And I don't know, to me this just smells, I don't know, it smells kind of dreamy. What does it say on the back of the package? Yeah, bergamot water, glowing amber, and warm musk. Yeah, so I really do get a lot of that amber. It's very, very pretty. I don't know. I think this is a new release from Bath & Body Works, and this one to me just has more of that perfumey kind of smell to it, which I like. It doesn't have the strongest performance. Like it doesn't smell super strong. So this one smells a little bit fresh, but also kind of like warm and cozy, which is nice. Again, it's not a wow factor for me. This one I think is, yeah, still my second favorite from today's haul. But the one coming up is the one that I wanted to purchase last year, and by the time I actually got to it, they were sold out. And so as soon as I saw it available, I snatched one up for myself for this year. So this is Indigo Dreams. And yeah, it's okay, but I don't know if I'm like head over heels in love with it either. And the last one in today's body spray haul, and my favorite, and this is the one that I wanted last year, and by the time I went back to actually purchase a bottle, they were all sold out. So as soon as I saw that it was available again on the website, I immediately ordered this one, and this one I do actually really like. And this is an example of a body spray I would actually wear, and this is Pastel Skies. So the notes that you have in here are spun sugar, musk, coconut, red fruits, and rose. So I actually didn't know there was coconut in here. This is my first time looking at the notes. I didn't really know what was in here. I kind of guessed that there would be like marshmallow, some sort of like a gourmand accord, something vanillic. It does make sense looking at the notes. But to me, I also got like a summertime perfume. Like to me, it smelled very like fresh and airy and summertime. So I guess spun sugar, makes sense, like maybe a cotton candy sort of vibe. And I also like the bottle. I think the bottle is really cute. And this is an example of a body spray I would put in my gym bag and just keep with me for at the gym and spritz it on myself before I go out to have a workout. So I just sprayed it in the cap here. And yes, I just really like it. Yeah, this is my kind of Bath and Body spray scent. It is giving me a little bit ocean vibes, like a little bit of ocean sea notes, sort of, which isn't listed, which is interesting. Does it have it on the back? I don't think it has it on the back. But this one is definitely giving me like a little bit sea notes vibes. But more than anything, it's just giving me like a sweet spun sugar, very airy, very feminine. Yeah, just kind of like an airy, feminine, sweet, sugary kind of scent, which I like. That's kind of like my vibe from Bath and Body Works sprays. I wonder if this smells a little different on skin. Let me put this on. All right, so I do have it on my skin here just to see if that sort of weird C note quality that I'm getting in the background is going to go away, because that would bother me a little bit. And it's not really there, but this doesn't have very much performance. It's not a very powerful scent. This is by no means my favorite scent from Bath & Body Works. I think my favorite of all time would be Vanilla Bean Noel and Strawberry Pound Cake. Those are my two favorite from Bath & Body Works. Strangely enough, even though it's not listed, this one is giving me a little bit seawater vibes. And it smells slightly different to me this year than it did last year. It's enjoyable and it's sweet, but for some reason I am getting a little bit of a, I don't know, I'm getting a little bit of like a seawater quality in there, which is really weird to me. I didn't pick that up before. And now I am. So yeah, this one's okay. I feel like they must have reformulated it from last year. I like it. I think that if you like something sweet and like sugary and very feminine and girly, you'll probably really like this one. I think it's very easy. It's also got like an airiness to it. It's good for like daytime. Again, I think this would be good for the gym. Just very like soft and girly and kind of enjoyable and non-complex. But for some reason for me, I am getting a little bit of a seawater note quality in there. And I don't know where it's coming from because it's not listed on the website, but yeah, for some reason I'm getting that. So for that reason, I don't know if this one will be sticking around. I might have to give this one to my daughter or something and see if she wants it. That's the good thing about these Bath & Body Works hauls, is that they're really inexpensive and they make great gift ideas, especially for those younger people in your family or for friends and family who just really like body sprays. So if something doesn't work out for me, I usually have tons of other people who are more than happy to take them off my hands. All right, so this is my entire Bath & Body Works body spray haul. Like I said, you guys, I think that my favorite body sprays from Bath & Body Works are not their spring summer. I just don't tend to gravitate toward them. I don't really love the like super fruity, like the guava and the orange and the apple, and it's just not my cup of tea. I much prefer more of the like sort of soft spun sugar, vanilla, amber, cookie. Those are kind of like my things that I really like. I also really like strawberry pound cake. I would have to say that from this entire haul, my two favorite, actually, I think now that I've come back and revisit them a little bit, at first I thought Pastel Skies would be my favorite, but now that I'm coming back and revisiting, I think my two favorite from this whole haul are Cloudnine and Indigo Dreams. And I think that's because Cloudnine and Indigo Dreams both have a little bit more of that sort of ambery, more mature feeling to them. They smell a little bit more like actual perfumes, and there's a little bit more warmth and depth to them. One that's kind of just like unremarkable, that is neither here nor there for me, is the Blooms and Suede, and also I think Among the Clouds. They're just sort of okay, but they're not like, I don't absolutely love them. The Pastel Skies, I like it, but I swear there is some sort of a C note in there, like a dirty C note quality, the same type of thing that I get in Fresh Coconut and Cotton, which I do not like. So this one I think would bother me. I think if I was going to try wearing that one, I actually think it would bother me. Beautiful Day is one that I think could grow on me because it is fresh and clean and musky, kind of woody, very appley, very like just very like fresh, you know. It does smell nice, and I think it would be a really nice candle as well for the spring summertime. So this one might be one I may have to just throw in my gym bag and use it for those super hot, like stiflingly hot days when you just need something kind of fresh. But yeah, that one's not bad. It wouldn't be my first choice, but it's not bad at all. And then the Fiji Sunshine, this one definitely smells the most youthful to me. Youthful, fun. I don't think I could wear this one, to be honest, you guys. Like, I think I could have worn this one maybe 15 years ago, but I don't think I could wear that one these days. It's just a little too young and fruity for me personally. And then the one that literally just makes my stomach turn is the Fresh Coconut and Cotton. So that is my little Bath & Body Works body spray haul. Like I told you guys, I do like body sprays. I think that they have a time and a place. I really like wearing them for the gym. I like wearing them to work. I like wearing them sometimes just around the house. Anytime that I kind of want to smell good, but don't want to put too much, I don't want to have too much oomph or too much power behind the fragrance. I don't want to overpower anybody. Maybe I want to layer my perfumes and switch it up later in the day. Then these are a good option because they don't tend to have the best lasting power. But you know, I have to say that when it comes to body sprays and fragrance mist, I much prefer the Sol de Janeiros. Like, I mean, the Sol de Janeiros are really good, you know, and they tend to be a little bit more mature, even a little sexier. These ones tend to be a little bit more young, playful, fun for the most part, I've noticed. But the Sol de Janeiros and even the Victoria's Secrets, they tend to go a little bit more in that perfumey, sexy direction, which I kind of prefer. A little bit more mature, a little more perfumey, a little more like date night appropriate kind of thing. Whereas these ones I think are just kind of like nice and easy. But to this day, I still absolutely love Strawberry Pound Cake and Vanilla Bean Noel from Bath & Body Works. Those are my two favorites. And I really like most of the Sol de Janeiros. So yeah, so that's it for today's body spray video.